So thanks a lot to all those guys. We are going to go ahead and hop into game 3 here of MC versus Apocalypse. The score currently tied 1-1. Spawning into the top left, we have our Protoss champion, MC. Spawning into the bottom right, from Team IVD, we have APOC.
Ellipse. You
think anybody... What if you made like a Terran? You should make a Terran Smurf and call it a pack of lips. A pack of lips?
A pack of lips?
Right? Is that cute?
Yeah, it's a great idea. So, MC building a pylon, and usually when I play Protoss, I like to build 2 or 3 pylons at the very beginning of the game. That helps make...
So you don't accidentally get supply blocked? I think it's Yord. I think the watches are pronounced Yord. Oh god, I'm getting... my Skype is blinking. I bet the guy's messaging me. Okay.
How many days have you been doing this? How do you not know how to pronounce one of your biggest...
The problem is that I pronounced it incorrect so many times that, like, I haven't, like, established that the neural synapses that will fire and, like, reinforce that good behavior, because every time I say it, like, all 4 ways.
So I've been studying Chinese since I've been here, and I found with my flashcards, if I remember a word wrong enough times in a row, then I start to remember it, like, that way more than I remember. Like, I correct myself, and the next time I see it, I remember the wrong one, not the corrected one.
Yeah. Have you, you learn so much about learning in, when you study music. It's, if you have, like, a piece of wood, and you've got, like, a knife, and your goal is to run the knife from the top of the wood to the bottom, right? If you run it once, you know how you kind of create, like, an indent?
Yeah.
And then it's easier to run it in that same line. Well, if you keep missing or messing up over and over and over again, you don't actually, like, establish, like, a solid pathway from the top to the bottom, which is pretty much the same way as your, which is the same way, like, all of your synapses, like, learn behavior and whatnot. So, like, if you're ever practicing, I know it worked for music, if you practice music and you mess up a passage, like, 8 times in a row, and then you finally get it right on the last time, you can't stop practicing because you haven't fucking learned anything. Like, you remember the 8 mistakes just as well as the one time you get it right, you know? It's all about successful repetition or good practice, rather than just grinding over and over again and missing a lot and kind of hitting it sometimes.
Very wise.
Wow, such music. That 3 years into my art degree that I don't have much paying off, helping me cast this game. I mean, I'm making more money than most music majors, I guess. I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. My fellow music majors, but that's only because I'm hosting tournaments and not paying for the music, because I'm a horrible greedy. Anyway, Cybercore, pretty standard build coming out of MC here. The
Mothership
like
Core. Apocalypse going into his base, you're going to see the double gas, Mothership Core comes out, and MC does lose 1 probe. APOC, time to go home though, or at least leave the base, doesn't want to get caught by that stalker. And I'm not sure what the big plan is for MC here, because that... I think it's just a safe expand, basically.
Ooh, 2 probes gonna go down to this Reaper. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
I'm calling 3. Go into the main! Go to the main! APOC! He's going into the main! He's going for 3! Go!
There's no way
he's getting it! He's getting 3! He's getting 3! Don't go for the one in the gas! He's getting 3! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
He's not gonna get 3.
No!
It's just not possible.
It would have been. The dream was
no,
alive.
It's not.
Hop
no,
out!
It was never...
It was possible. You could have
No
did
way.
it. You didn't believe. It was because you weren't channeling. You know what, guys? If you type in ABA in chat and hit tab, it auto-completes to Abathur, which is an emote. Can I see some Abathurs in chat? Throw me up some motherfucking Abathurs, please. Show me them combos. I need to see them.
Why?
Because I love the Abathur.
What is that? What?
Because he's fucking awesome, that's why, okay?
He's like the big Zergy guy in the campaign, right?
Yep. Terran Infantry Weapons 1. About 80 seconds from completion.
So this build kind of has one transition that people do, which is 2 base, 5 barracks, make Vikings, pull all your SCVs and go. There's almost... The other transition is to do something that isn't that and then lose. Basically, anytime anybody wins with a 2 racks eBay opening, it's by doing that SCV pull, which is...
Interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
It seems kind of scary to choose the last game of the series to do that. 1-1, I mean...
And MC, I think, is doing a... His reaction to this is very good, which is for a blink. He's going to go for probably 6-gate blink. Full saturation on minerals, but no gases at his natural. And he's just going to gonna make it work. And the reason he can commit to this with such confidence is because he scouted that eBay with the probe, and that eBay is a huge tell. It dictates, if you actually follow the 2-Rax eBay build to completion in the optimal way, you just don't have a lot of units as a Terran player. What Apocalypse could have done that probably would have been safer is go for some kind of like 3-Rax pressure, or even like delay his factory, or just do something to make sure he got that little bit of extra units out in the event that MC decided to punish it. MC's actually going for only 4 gateways, and he's cut probes a little bit. No, he's not. 4 gateways, 4 gateways, whatever. He's gonna go for some blink.
What do you think about, so who do you think is favored here?
Just based on the builds, it should be favored for MC, but for some reason MC doesn't have a lot of units. I would expect him to have a lot more units at this time, and
Ooh, nice blinks by MC. Oh.
I'm not sure why that is. Everything just feels late for MC. Like he didn't go up to 6 gateways. His saturation and his natural is just now finished. And Apocalypse, even though he opened 2 barracks, seems to have like a lot of units. So I'm not really sure. I wasn't paying close enough attention to get the read on exactly why the game played out in this way, but I don't think MC is really going to be able to do very much at all in this game now.
I mean, he lost a lot of units there. Medevacs are out onto the field now. These Marine Marauder chipping away. These Stalkers, very low HP on every Stalker. One more going to fall instantly in this last one. Barely getting away.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly why that happened the way that did, because 2-Rax eBay, out of all the builds that Terran players do, that's one of the ones that gives you the absolute fewest amount of units and should be one of the hardest holds against the blink pressure. And APOC made it look easy, so I'm not sure if that was due to just the Reaper pressure, or the way that maybe MC's Nexus was too late.
Yeah, maybe he should have attacked up in once he dropped the Time Warp. Maybe he should have kited more. Maybe?
Maybe? Yeah, but usually it's more just like APOC was able to defend that without a bunker.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Which, like, I don't know how much PvT you've watched, but blink all-ins are not something you normally defend without bunkers, especially when you go 2-Rax eBay, as opposed to, let's say, like 3-Rax, full add-on, something like that. But now MC is definitely on his back foot. APOC's got a nice supply lead, doing a lot of pressure here. MC's...
I don't think APOC has enough to just end it here. I mean, the medevacs are helping a lot. Nice micro by APOC, microing his little heart out. Oh my god, did he actually... Wow! That was really good micro by APOC. Pulling back one of those Marauders there. And he manages to get up and lift off. MC trying to snipe a medevac, it was an empty one.
MC's in a... So he went up to six gateways now, so he's basically fully committed to this composition. Because he has no tech, he has no Forge, he has no Twilight, or sorry, he has a Twilight, but he has no Templar, he has no Robo, and he's got 6 gateways and no third. Like, there's really only one way that this could play out from this point, and that's with a Dark Shrine.
Sure. And I see... I mean, I guess if you're one behind Dark Shrine, APOC kind of has... MC can't really win conventionally at this point, right? Like...
Yeah, no,
so, I mean, I don't think the Dark Shrine is like a bad idea at all. Like,
I think the Dark Shrine is the best hope that he has, and he just keeps making as many Stalkers as he can, basically to try and keep APOC's thoughts focused elsewhere. And then...
Oh, I don't like that blink forward. A little bit greedy, I think.
You know, but the thing is, APOC's already got 2 turrets. Like, the DTs...
Aren't even gonna do much?
There's no universe in which the DTs are gonna, like, go in and kill both turrets at the same time. Yeah, and, like, suddenly turn this 50 supply disadvantage into MC's advantage. You wanna anti-hype it? Game's over.
Yeah, I mean, APOC already has his third setup. He's just streaming in units. Stalkers with the no splash, no high Templar. I mean, an upgrade disadvantage. Like, MC has nothing going for him now, and I think that this final attack is gonna seem...
There it is. APOC takes it 2-1, which means APOC is now on top of this group.
Nice. Although, keep in mind, guys, with the way that this format works, the map score is actually very important. So it was good that MC was able to scratch out a game there. But, man, APOC is so good. He's just really good. He's so solid.
Played that very well. His timings were all very crisp. He transitioned very elegantly into having units.
So
Fends the pressure without giving very much care at all.
MC falling. 1-2 to Apocalypse.
So who do we have next?
Next we're going to be watching Violet versus Huck PvZ.
Alright, good. Great. I'm an expert on this matchup, as I'm sure you can tell.
Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get this match set up. I mean, there's not much else to say about that, is there? I mean, like, APOC is just a fucking rock-solid player. MC kind of mishandled his stalkers early on, and once APOC killed him, I mean, that game was pretty much done right there. I mean, there's no AoE, there's nothing really that MC can fall back on, and APOC has already got an upgrade lead. I mean, rip.
Yeah, it's good. Seems fine to me.
Alright, we are going to take a quick 4 or 5 minute break. We'll be right back, hopping into the Violet versus Huck set. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.